local news matters for Carolina's family. This is 7 News Daybreak.
Good Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Ford. Kimberly Brown has the morning off. Storm Team 7 meteorologist Jackie Brown is in the Weather Center with our forecast first. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, Nicole, and good morning to you. I hope everyone's Sunday is off to a good start. If you're up early on this Sunday morning, high pressure dominating our area. Not much to track on our Doppler radar. We have one of those situations again today. A little bit of instability, a little system kind of clipping us that can bring some isolated thunderstorms possible. We're only looking at 20% coverage, but we'll be mainly dry. Other than that, a little bit of patchy fog out there. And temps this morning are in the 60s and 70s. We'll see lots of 90s in the upstate, mid 80s to upper 80s in the mountains. We're talking hot temps and some 4th of July rain. We'll have more details on that coming up in minutes.
Thanks, Jackie. Well, breaking news this morning, President Trump met with other world leaders over the last few days discussing trade deals and peace negotiations. He was also invited to do something no other president has done before. 7 News reporter Tobias Rodriguez joins us in the studio with more. Tobias.
President Trump was able to meet with the president of South Korea this weekend. He also got the chance to work on his relationship with the leader of North Korea. President Trump became the first U.S. president to step onto North Korean soil today. He crossed over the demilitarized zone while meeting with Kim Jong-un. The two had a meeting that lasted about 45 minutes, according to CBS News. Mr. Trump told reporters he and Kim had agreed to restart nuclear talks. Mr. Trump and Kim shook hands at the border, and the president hailed his great relationship with Kim. He also invited the North Korean leader to the White House. Let's hear some of the remarks Trump made during his sit-down with Kim.
Well, I want to thank you, Chairman. You hear the power of that voice. Nobody's heard that voice before. He doesn't do news conferences, in case you haven't heard. And this was a special moment.
In an earlier press conference with the South Korean president, Trump said it is too soon to say if there will be a third summit after the failed summit earlier this year in Vietnam. Reporting in the studio, Tobias Rodriguez, 7 News.
Thanks, Tobias. Well, Greenville police say a bank robbery suspect who led them on a chase is now behind bars. Investigators say 30-year-old Quintero Citone robbed the TD Bank on Haywood Road yesterday morning. Police say after Citone took money from the teller, he drove away. Well, deputies soon caught up with him during a chase that ended after he hit a speed limit sign. Citone is now in custody, being held without bond. And we're waiting to learn more about a truck that went up in flames yesterday afternoon. Take a look at this video. This was posted on the Williams Pit Stop Facebook page in Travelers Rest. This happened just before 3:15 in the afternoon on US 25 in South Carolina 414. Fire units responded to the scene. No word on any injuries. Well, happening today, a candlelight vigil will be held for a Greenville teen killed in a shooting. The Greenville County Coroner says Damani Barker was found dead at a home on VERNER Springs Road Thursday night. So far, no arrests have been announced. The vigil is set to be held at the site of the shooting at 7:30 tonight. And more than 100 bikers showed up at Swag Bar and Grill in Greenville to push for an end to gun violence. During the Unity Ride, they also honored 11-year-old Janiah Scott, who was shot and killed inside her home last weekend in Anderson. Some showed up wearing Scott's favorite color, purple. Bikers say they want to raise awareness to keep people safe and make a change in their community.
We're tired of going to funerals. We want to try to show that we need to stop this by either reaching out to the young kids or the people that's carrying guns, that guns are for protection, not to kill.
If you have any information about this case, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. You can find that number and the latest on this investigation on our website, WSPA.com. Well, more than $17,000 raised for the daughter of a Spartanburg County deputy fighting stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. 7 News reporter Stephanie Borman shares Jordan's journey.
Jordan Freeman loves food, her family, and playing softball. She's earned quite an impressive trophy collection that her parents proudly display in the living room. But this 15-year-old is facing a different challenge off the field.
I'm having to do chemo.
In early June at a checkup, the Freemans learned about Jordan's unexpected diagnosis. Doctors found cancer in her lymph nodes.
Like it's Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4.
It was hard. I mean, it was scary. I had heard that name before, but I didn't know, really what it was.
Hodgkin's lymphoma limits the body's ability to fight infections.
I didn't know if it was curable or not, so I was kind of panicking. And then she said stage 4, and then my heart dropped.
Jordan was immediately admitted for aggressive treatment. In 3 days, she dropped 10 pounds, then her hair started to fall out, and she's only on the first of 5 treatment cycles. But Jordan's not alone on this journey. After her dad started a Facebook page for others to keep up with her journey, family and friends weren't the only ones rallying behind Jordan.
The support of the community, it's just been so overwhelming. We're just thankful that they're backing us.
You know, most people just want to help, and it kind of makes you feel good to do things for other people, and that's what all they're doing.
Now this tight-knit family is putting their faith first and praying every day that it won't be long before Jordan is cancer-free.
I know it's curable. I know that I can fight it and get through it.
Stephanie Borman, 7 News.
Well, supporters started a fundraiser to help the family with Jordan's medical expenses. Jordan's dad says whatever is left over after their expenses will get donated to other local charities. Visit our website, WSPA.com, if you'd like to help. Well, the Spartanburg Humane Society put on Rock and Rescue on Saturday. The concert meant to help animals in our area took place in downtown Spartanburg. The event was a fundraiser that featured local bands and vendors.
And this event gives people a chance to listen to live music, experience the different vendors that the city has to offer, and do something for a good cause.
The concert helps support the more than 600 animals currently living at the Humane Society. Well, it's 7:36 and still to come on 7 News Daybreak. A North Carolina animal rescue group wants your old undergarments to help injured turtles recover. We'll explain how after the break. But first, we're learning how a 73-year-old hiker survived for 7 days after getting left behind from his group. And before we head to break, here's a live look over Biltmore Estate. 7 News Daybreak. We'll be right back.